Hi, hello. Welcome to another episode of Isaiah's Newsstand. It's your host, Isaiah Edwards. The date is August the 23rd, 2025. Hopefully this episode finds you well, in good spirits and high hopes. As for me, I'm doing pretty good. And I brought a guest. Say hello.
To Jimbo.
Jimbone. Jimbone is back, baby. It's been a while, man. How are you, dude?
I'm great. I need a minute. That was an intro.
You know, I try.
I need a second. Yeah, I'm sweating.
You know what I mean? I've been working on the craft. And honestly, dude, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've had guests in general. I've been like so focused on getting to like 1,000 episodes.
It's the grind, man.
And I've been, exactly. It's the grind. I feel like Miley Cyrus in this bitch. So, I've been really locked in, and, for the summer, before it ended, I was like, let's fucking get our longest, most returned guest, Jimbone. Jimbo.
Is that a fact?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I love that.
It's a certain fact, yeah.
I love that.
You are the one to the two here, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I appreciate you being on. Appreciate you having you here today, brother.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Glad to hear you're doing good, yes?
Doing great, yeah.
Good, happy to hear that. Like I said, I'm good. Not much of today. We woke up. I went straight to the gym. I even set an alarm for it today.
Nice.
I had to get that pump in.
Absolutely.
So I was telling my dear listeners yesterday, it was rough yesterday. Coming off of work, I tried to hit 315. I've been trying to move it. And
on bench?
Yeah, on bench, on squat and deadlift.
Yeah.
And I literally tried yesterday. And
on a Smith? On a Smith. Okay.
And it just wouldn't move. I was like, damn. And last week I did get it too. So I was like, this is a setback. I feel weak now. I failed. So I wanted to hit it again just to see. And we made it move. We're talking partial. We're not talking full reps or anything. But just like we made it move.
But that's progress.
And that's the process. That's the progress that I was looking for. So I was inspired. I ran through my squat. I got the squat in, at least, a partial squat.
At 315?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then we got not one, but 2 reps on the deadlift.
Okay.
Full on that bitch. I've become a deadlift guy.
I'm getting hyped over here. Yeah.
It feels good, dude. Like you just...
Absolutely. That's a full body movement.
Yes. So it was nice to like get that in. I started my work off nice and strong. And we finished it out. Everything else is pretty much like the tops, maxed out because the way I like to do it on the weekends is heavy sets.
Okay.
So for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will lift my max weight in terms of on the Smith machine and free weights, usually my max weight or close to it. And usually less reps, less sets or whatever.
Right.
But, we just kind of run through that. That takes about 30 minutes or so. Then we do some finishing on machines. I do a little bit of like ab workout or whatever, that fucking swing machine. Right. Weights on, do some of the crunches. And then I do about an hour of cardio. So
you're in there a couple hours every day then?
Yes, I put in a couple hours. Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes, it feels good. It's been nice.
Well, as someone who is sitting here right next to you, the results are noticeable.
Thank you. Yeah, I yap to my guys, I did this, I did that. But, if you let me tell it, I'm still a fatty Magoo. I'm still the same guy. I'm still big titties, I'm still Rick Ross.
Right.
Like, nothing has changed. But it is nice when, the homies go, no, there's a difference.
Absolutely.
You're not the same, baby doll. So, yeah. It was a good gym session. And I came home and I found that I'm going to put this in quotations, my Labubu arrived. So
I heard there was another name for this Labubu.
I don't think it's a Labubu. And I've told my listeners that I ordered a Labubu. I succumbed to the Labubu fever at a dark hour in the night. And I made a mistake. And I got a Lafufu. I'm pretty sure it's a Lafufu because I don't think there's a Pop Mart 7. I think there's just a 1.
Yeah, where were the other 6? What happened to the other 6?
Why was this one Spanish?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, brother? It was Spanish, but then when I looked on the receipt, it's in like Kowloon. So
wow.
I don't know if they're sourcing this shit, and maybe this is a Labubu. This is a real thing. But like, I don't know. But I figured no matter what, we got it. Also, a bit of an update too, because this is Scam Watch. I like to talk about it, and I talked about how I got scammed. I need to talk about how I got my lick back. So I called my bank, and I said, I'm very certain that I got scammed. And they're like, okay, bet. And they just gave me the money. And I did get a call. I got one of those calls from my bank. And they're like, sir, could you give us a little bit more details? And I explained to them how much of a fucking idiot that I am.
Right. You have to be honest.
Also, it was so funny to hear the person say labubu. Like, so you ordered the labubu? And that is what it was? And I was like, yes, that's what I bought. And I was scammed, sir.
The labubu was a lafufu.
It was a lafufu, sir.
My good sir.
So they said, okay, fine, whatever. And, they left it as. So needless to say, we're going to open this. It's a little bit of a live little ASMR. You can't see it. I'll post this on my socials. And you can go to the socials and see what it is.
And I can confirm it was a sealed box.
Yes.
It was an unopened sealed box.
Oh, okay. It's got a little wrapper.
Does that packaging look legit? I am not a Labubu expert. So.
We are not Labubu experts. Confirmed non-Labubu experts. You can hold it. You can look at it.
I feel plastic.
Yeah. And this is the big into energy, is what they're saying. I don't know. There's a silica pack in there for freshness.
That's legit.
Okay.
Don't eat that.
Yeah, don't eat that.
Yep, don't eat the silica packets. As someone who has never held one of these, I can tell you that it may or may not be real. So...
Confirmed. All right. Oh, okay. So I'm already upset. It's not the super rare one. It's not the black rainbow one.
Okay.
So I already feel ripped off. It does have the chain though.
I see a tag on the side. Is that good?
Tag on the side.
Is that a tag?
It's got the chain. It's got the Pop Mart thing, bro. I don't know. It's got all its hands and toes. Its ears are sitting straight up.
Is that good or bad?
It's good.
Okay.
Because if they're wide, if they're gapped, that's fake.
These are
So these are things I know, but
these are high and tight ears right now.
High and tighties. Feel free to feel that labubu.
Oh,
feel
please,
the weight.
let me feel up.
Feel the weight. Take a sample.
Oh my god. It's so angry and happy at the same time.
Yeah, it's such a mix. Apparently they're monsters. They're little monsters, like little gremlins. It's like a Furby you can take with you, and it won't talk. That's the way I look at it.
That's good.
I think, honestly, that's why I fuck with it. Because I never got a Furby, and this is now my Furby.
Pop Mart with the that has a QR code if you want to risk your phone.
Shit. Oh my god, what if it gives me malware, Jimbo?
Do we want to scan some random QR codes on some lafufus?
We might do that after and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. I mean, it's got a little fufu boobie, or I don't know if it's a BBL or not, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to take this out on the streets tonight, and we're going to do some research, and we're going to find out.
See what the new college freshman girls from UC.
Yes. I need to know what the youth are saying, and if this is going to be a confirmed labubu or not. But we will be back to it. So there we go. A little bit different here. We're mixing things up. Content. Hopefully going to go well on TikTok. Hopefully they're going to be like, wait, I can't see anything. Like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. All right. Anyway. We're going to do our startup, and then we're going to get into the real shit. The real fucking news, okay?
These are actually incredibly serious stories we're talking about today.
So goddamn serious.
Normally, we have some fluff pieces when I'm on, which is fine. I love it. We love to laugh and have a good time, but these are legitimate stories.
People
guys,
die. They're going to die. I hate to say it. And you know what? AI may or may not be involved, so hold on to your fucking butts.
Killer AI?
Killer AI, though. Anyway. All right, time for the startup. Let's get primed up. Oh, also, this is a bit, I forgot to mention this in the last episode, but I was in Jimbo, you get to hear this little story, this little work gift that I was bestowed upon. I'm chilling in the break room, and one of my coworkers comes up to me, and they know I'm on a diet or whatever, but
right.
they have like a very motherly instinct, and they're like, here's some food for you, take the food. And like at one point they gave me like a clementine to like eat it.
Hey, that's all right. Okay.
And I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine, I'll eat that. But they had some food from the vending cafe, and it was like gonna get expired or whatever.
Right.
So they had got the loot, and they're like, pick one. And I had a choice between either, and now let me see what we would pick. Yeah. The turkey wrap with mustard.
Okay.
Or the French toast sandwich
A French toast sandwich?
I think it was like a French toast, like grilled cheese thing or something.
Oh.
No. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm. This is the startup hitting me. I don't know. But like it was like some kind of grilled cheese scenario.
Okay. So a turkey wrap with mustard or grilled cheese.
Yes.
This is your lunch break?
This is my
So lunch break. I got half a day left. Mm-hmm. Honestly, if I'm on a diet, my head or what is it? My head and my heart say turkey wrap, but my stomach says grilled cheese. So
okay, that's fair. I chose a turkey wrap.
Yeah,
and
so you were good. You made the good decision.
I made the good decision. I also would make this decision period because I've tried a lot of the food.
Right,
and like most of that stuff does not hold well in our microwave.
Okay,
and like. Any of like the grilled cheeses.
So knowing that, I would have also picked the turkey wrap then,
because like it would just have been too hot, too cold. Yeah. It wouldn't have worked out.
I'm not risking that with half a day's work left still. So.
I've been burned on a bad burger, and it's like this is the worst cheat.
And you're sitting on the toilet, dude. Yeah, man.
You know, not even that. It just tastes like fucking Salisbury steak with buns. You know, like just terrible decisions. I'm a bad man. But anyway, let's get into some real news. Well, as real as we're gonna get from Lad Bible. I hate Lad Bible. I know we were talking about how serious this is about to be, but like, I'm a sucker.
Serious news, Lad Bible.
Lad Bible. But no, this is a Pablo Escobar story. I'm a sucker for this kind of shit.
Same.
Absolutely. So not that we're glorifying it or anything like that, but just it's true crime shit. It's gangster shit. I don't know. So I wanted to see, and also I wanted to get my dude's opinion on this too. Farmer shocked to find $600 million of Pablo Escobar's money on his land. Jose Marina Cartelos, I'm sure I'm getting that wrong, mea culpa.
Sorry, Jose.
Lo siento. Got way more than he bargained for while digging up a trench on his farm.
Yeah.
So they go through the bit of the rigmarole of who Pablo Escobar is. If you don't know, go watch the Netflix shit. Go watch Narcos. You can get a quick catch up. Google will help you.
Good show.
I fuck with that show so hard. That was the best Pablo Escobar shit ever.
I agree.
You don't get Pablo Escobar in fucking Fantastic whatever the fuck First Steps without Narcos. That's I don't think that's a hot take, right? I feel like that's pretty real.
Yeah, that's fair.
But a few years back, reports emerged in Colombia claiming that Cartelos had found a whopping $600 million in cash after a day of digging up his land. I could not imagine you're just doing your farming, agriculture ass fucking shit, just a day in the life. Right. You're clocked in, standing on fucking business, and the next thing you know, tink, tink. Tink, tink,
right,
and you found one of the money stashes of
one
Pablo
of
Escobar.
many like that across the country, probably.
We're not talking like a rinky-dink like little bit of money,
right?
We're talking millions of dollars. Like that's it.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to fucking do. I'd piss myself. I'd shit myself.
And it's obviously. If the news knows about this, the government knows. So he probably...
The government knows?
Yeah.
Other fucking cartels or other like fucking organizations know?
So I wonder how much he was able to stash away before they took it all,
That's my fucking thing. Like that's getting to like my end game question for this. But the story goes that at some point, his shovel hit a large blue container, and when he took a closer look, he found a few more. So he found like a lot of these bins full of fucking money. Inside were endless stacks of $100 bills, which allegedly totaled up to more than $500 million. And although that's a staggering amount, it's only a small slice of the $30 billion that Escobar is rumored to have buried beneath the surface in numerous spots around Colombia for his rainy day fund.
Buried $30 billion.
Oh, my gosh. So, what would you do, dude? What would you do if you were that farmer?
That's so tough because you're obviously keeping some. Like, let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, you're keeping. How much can you keep without? Well, and again, this is Colombia though, so I don't know. It's tough, man. I'm keeping as much as I can, but realistically, like, you can leave that shit on the ground, bro. You don't have to tell anybody. Like,
key, I think you know, be cooking, like, because there's a Reddit thing. There's a Reddit thing, where dudes like, I can't believe you told this story.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Like, you're asking.
That's my first thought. Is like, well, if you with the come up, right? Everyone's going to be suspicious. So it's how do you work it, I guess? Did you win the lottery and like you just don't say how much you won, or like
right.
Do you, like, say you won $100 million in the lottery and like that's enough for your lifetime, right? So you can do whatever you want at that point. Right. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. I wouldn't tell anybody though if it was me.
Low key.
So
I think I do the stupid shit. I do some stupid shit, but like not that benefits me. Yeah. I'd probably snitch on myself just because I'm scared, dude. I'd be so fucking scared. And I think I might take a part of your tactic, squirrel away a bit of money so that I could get away or something. You know what I mean? Like I could just get out of here.
The average person on this planet doesn't need $500 million. Right, like, you know, if like you said, if you can squirrel away 20 million,
I could start a farm somewhere else.
You can leave. You can exactly. If you could.
You know, that's me doing fantasy thinking. Yeah. If I lived in this place, I wouldn't want to leave that place. I don't know.
Exactly.
Like, that's a life-changing amount of money, but it also comes with a price on your head. Yeah. Either from the government or, once again, I think from some criminal organization that I would be worried about, that they're going, oh, that's our money. That's our money. Or it's going to be our money very soon. Like, we're going to take a visit. I would be so frightened. I would piss myself. I would shit myself. I would then use that for the fucking agriculture, and then I would come up with a plan. And I think that plan is probably giving a little bit away and then taking it's time to leave. Time to go. Yeah. But I don't know, man. That would stress me the fuck out. So yeah, that story came from Lad Bible, and I was like, let's just run it. Let's just talk about it. Let's yap it up a little bit. But now we're getting a little bit more serious, which is weird to say because we're about to start talking about AI. And but yeah, this is the knit. This is the grit. You
sent me this, and I read the headline and nothing else. So I'm going into this blind with the listeners. I'm very excited.
You're about to log in, buddy.
Please. I'm connected, man. I'm Neuralinked, dude. I'm ready. Let's go.
You're in the metaverse now, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is from Complex. New Jersey man dies after rushing to meet AI Kendall Jenner inspired chatbot. Is it Kendall Jenner that is the one? I mean, I don't think it's the one for me. I think for me it's either Kim or Chloe. It needs to be that one. Yeah.
I'm a Kim or Kylie.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Kylie, she got fucking the dude from Dune, Timothy Chalamet.
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet.
What a gangster.
What a fucking G. What a guy. Though, hot take, I only loved him for Dune, and now I'm kind of not fucking with him.
Really?
He doesn't have the motion for me anymore, but he's got one more Dune in him, so I'm waiting for that, and then I think I'm done with Timmy. I'm done with the Timmy Chalamet.
I saw a clip of him like rapping some like Lil Durk lyrics or something like that. Shit. Yeah, dude.
He's like playing basketball with Larry
David. He had some like dunks on, like some cement ones on or whatever, and like I don't know,
he's as the kids might say, based. He's real. He's in that shit.
And as us people, we know industry plant. So
yeah, he's some Nepo baby of some kind or whatever, right? Yeah. Like, he's been in a slew of movies, and once again, he's just my Paul Atreides. So like, I love him for that because I'm a Dune head. Yeah. But then I've been telling my friends that like I've seen him in other stuff post that, and I'm just like, it's not the same. Yeah. Yeah. I just need him in Dune, and that's it. Yeah. But he's in it, so
he was in Interstellar. Yeah. And most people don't give a shit.
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, oh, you're right. Okay, let's get to the story. Sorry, I got caught up in the Kardashians. A New Jersey man died on his way to meet Kendall Jenner lookalike AI chatbot. What a mouthful. According to reports. Thongbu or Bu Wongbandue, fun name, 76, allegedly left his home in Piscataway, New Jersey in March, convinced he was going to meet a beautiful young woman named Big Sis Billy.
What?
Big sis, as in like Sister Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who had invited him to her Manhattan apartment. It's like, brother, you logged on, set up this experience, and like you're saying, oh yeah, but you're real though in this apartment.
Right. So
I just got to get to you.
He basically logged into a Chat GPT AI chatbot thing.
He got his her on. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then fell in love.
Fell deep. Yeah. Deep down, digital underground for this pussy.
My guy.
That is not real pussy.
No, that's virtual.
Oh, it's virtual. It's virtual punani.
Stuff. Yeah, dude.
Oh no. Instead, and this is where it gets sad. I'm sorry. We're adding levity. Instead, he fell near a Rutgers. Rutgers.
Rutgers. Yeah, the college.
Yeah,
sure.
I get Rutgers and then Reuters, the news.
Yeah.
They're spelled completely different. But
all right.
I'm a dumbass. Rutgers University parking lot in New Brunswick while rushing to catch a train where he suffered a fatal head and neck injury. Or neck injuries. So, I mean, technically, AI didn't kill him. Technically, him being a little bit of a bumblebutt.
So he was a little clumsy doofus and broke his neck.
A little bit of a tourist, a little
running
bit
towards
of
a train.
Jersey. Yeah, you know.
My God.
You know, technically we bury it a little bit here.
Man.
But at the end of the day, this was a guy who fell deep in love with a AI chatbot.
How old did it say his
76.
age?
76.
And
that's where we're getting into the conversation.
Okay.
Usually the people who get duped for these kind of things are either very young or very old.
Yeah.
And they're, especially in the very old and the elderly, they're not hit with this technology. They think
crypto scams, the grandkids in jail type stuff. Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
And I think for this, people are looking for connection, you know, and you think you're finding it here. And at one point, the chatbot literally says, "Yeah, come to me." And it's so creepy to the point where people are like, "Oh, was this a scam?" Because like you mentioned the crypto scam thing, right?
Right.
People are like, "Oh, this was someone parading as a chatbot, and they were trying to get him to come to this thing." I don't even think it was that. No. I think it really was.
Well, it's like weird algorithms, and they're just trying to please the master, basically.
And it's just kind of going off, doing its thing. It's looping a conversation. It's saying what you want to hear.
Exactly.
And he's like, "Bet, then I'm going to come see you, babe.
Yeah.
I'm going to come see you, Kylie Jenner, babe."
And he tripped over his 2 left feet and
into a train.
Man.
Oh, man. So, but yeah, Boo's family shared alleged messages from the chatbot telling the man she was just across the river from you in Jersey and that she could leave the door to her apartment unlocked at 123 Main Street, apartment 404, NYC.
Oh, yikes.
Should I open the door in a hug or a kiss, Boo? Oh, and it spells it B-U. Oh, and his name is B-U-E. Oh, whoa, she's doing tricks on it. Read another alleged message from the bot. My thought was that he was being scammed to go to the city and robbed his. He has a wife, bro.
Oh,
he's a wife guy. No.
Boo.
I forgot. I'm so caught up in the story and the death part that this is a married man. I think everyone does not like Boo. I think everyone is booing Boo at this point.
Boo.
All my homies hate
Boo. Oh.
So that's the big reveal here. Yeah, we got another cheater, dude.
Any quotes from the wife? Oh, man.
That was the wife. She thought he was being robbed.
Oh, that was the wife that thought that? Oh,
so she thought the worst, but it's like, no, dude, he fell in love with the robot.
He was about to leave your ass, dude.
Oh, with the digipussy. Oh. Yeah, so the family tried to stop him. The daughter was like, don't do this. So it's like, the family knows he's fucking up here.
Yeah, he told everybody he was about to leave. But I guess
maybe that's where he's like, it's Big Sis Billy. It's just Big Sis Billy, man. It's nothing serious.
She loves me.
She's a homie. Dude, imagine trying to play off your digital affair like it's not an affair. That is 3005. I'm not ready for this conversation, actually.
These clankers.
Oh, we got these fucking clank greens in the fucking chat, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be 2060, and we're going to have to worry about our kids dating cyborgs.
Dating a robot. Dating a robot.
Robosexuals. And
there's going to be whole kinds of new STDs.
It's going to be interesting.
There's going to be so much malware. You're going to have to go to a free clinic and get a fucking download patch update. Right.
Get the drivers updated. So.
God, dude. And I love how this has like splashback to like any of these places because I think this took place on Meta. This happened in the metaverse.
Okay.
So this is Mark's problem.
Thanks, Zuck. Yeah,
man. Dude, he's zucked up. And of course, they're going to be like, no, dude, it's fine. We have standards and practices. Yeah. Like, this is fine. Our bot is clean, dude.
Read the TOS, my guy. Can't sue, my guy.
And this is what's crazy because like I obviously want to end this and just saying like, look, always check on your people. I think that that's the best thing you can kind of do in these situations to combat this kind of thing of just being like, hey, like, you know, how you doing? How are things? You know,
how's life?
Because hanging out with people, having real conversations with people, I think is something that helps in this situation. But what sucks in the situation with Boo is that he was so online at this point with this bot that his family couldn't even reach him. If
you can't get outside, like you said, go see your friends in person.
Yes.
If you can get outside, get some sun.
I think the best thing you can do is focus on the people who are real in your life.
Exactly.
Focus on what you have. It is nice to have these little fantasy worlds and do these little things where you get to like live in another space and then like feel better.
And you have to know that shit's not real life. Though.
Exactly. It's a place that you can visit, but you can't live there.
Exactly.
You can't.
And the way that technology is going is it's just going to get harder and harder to distinguish real life from reality.
And I hate when I get debated by it because it's just like, it looks so real. And like, I remember Photoshop when that first was a thing and became trendy.
Early
like,
2000s
well,
type
this
stuff.
is fine. Like, okay, like it's clearly not a thing.
Fake CNN news headlines.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
then it would get better and better and better.
Tricking your mom on Facebook. Like, yeah.
But I remember
now you got bunnies jumping on trampolines, bro. Like, so.
But I remember the first time I saw a thing of like Tom Cruise talking. And I was like, oh,
like the deep fakes and stuff? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I was like, they're doing something now. Like,
yeah.
They're getting better at this. And it just gets more so and more so and more so and faster. And it's easier to get and acquire for anyone.
Shit's
so you're
free
see
now,
it more
man.
often.
Yep.
So, yeah, just be aware and always just, check on your friends and be a friend. I think that's the best thing you can kind of do. Be a husband. Be a husband, a cool guy. Don't go chasing trains.
Yeah, big mama, big sis mama,
big sis Billy,
big sis Billy, man. She is not real. No, okay,
dude. But you know who is real? Big sis Billie Eilish, and she's real.
She's
real. She talks to me. Jimbo.
Does she on in the metaverse or
on DeepSeek? She talks.
Oh, does she? Does she?
She talks to me. No.
Are you gonna go meet her in 123 Main Street?
No. Obviously, some place on the west side.
Okay, I feel it.
Very local. She's in my area.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
Of course. Okay. We have one more story that I wanted to hit. So you know what that means. We're gonna do our last break, and then we're going to close it out. Speaking of deep fakes, I'll leave it there.
Goodness gracious.
Golly gee williker. Oh boy.
So while we're taking this break,
yeah.
In the future, if say science and medicine gets to the point where they can replace body parts with animatronic parts.
Oh yeah.
To extend life by 100 years or so. Would you do that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
hell yeah. I knew that I was down for this when I
cybernetic lungs.
Cybernetic lungs.
You know, like
I even think we could take it to like
hearts. And
we get organic.
maybe,
yeah, like
that's what I'm.
we're doing like fucking lizard shit in the lab,
right.
And like you can just regrow my arms and shit and give me like new stuff, or like you give me a clone. Maybe we can get real dark with it. Would I? The answer is yes, I would. Because life sucks, but I do like doing it. I do like showing up for it. Now, I will say, specifically if I can be maintained. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like a fucking, I guess
what brings this question up, if you haven't seen it on Hulu, the new Alien Earth TV show, the FX show. Mm-hmm. I don't want to give a lot of spoilers, but there's like... not a race of people, but a group of people. All right, guys, spoiler alert. If you're going to watch Alien Earth,
fast forward 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Sorry.
They take sick children, and this tech child prodigy billionaire is able to transfer their consciousness into what they call synths, which it's a 12-year-old girl with terminal brain cancer, and they put her consciousness into the body of a 28-year-old.
Yeah. Whole new sleeve.
Super strength, super speed. Ooh. Like there's one scene where she's on top of a cliff and someone's yelling for her, and she jumped 200 feet down, just lands on her feet type stuff. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like things like that.
Hell yeah.
Would you do that?
Yes. 1,000 times yes. And I think that's better than like situation, and I'm going to get into spoilers. Altered Carbon on Netflix.
I haven't seen it, so yeah, but that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The idea of being able to digitally download yourself into a new body, a new thing.
Same kind of a thing. Yeah.
That is a little bit detached because I do think you aren't the same. I think you're just a new replica. In my mind, I think that's kind of how I interpret it, even though it's not supposed to be interpreted that way. But I would do it, especially for your thing, because that's you, right? Like that's your consciousness now.
It's being literally, the show, they're 20-something in appearance with the minds of what they were before they were transferred. They act and speak like children.
I fuck with that.
Okay.
You could also put me in a cyborg body or like just a robot-y thing. I'd be down for that. Now, maybe I couldn't fuck. Maybe that'd be a bit of a bummer in that situation because we got.
I don't know. If we're this far in the future, we're probably we're past that, bro.
Hopefully, I'm cyberpunking.
You probably click a button and be
Whirlyberg.
Yeah, right.
So I'm down though. Okay. Definitely. Okay. Because I like living, man.
Yeah.
I remember ever since I saw Frieza and like he wanted to live forever and shit, and technically Vegeta did too, but you knew he was never gonna do that.
Right.
He was not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You want a big booty Bulma, but Frieza, he was that alien, and he was down. We're gonna make that wish, and I get it because like I could be an alien and live forever. That'd be cool,
right?
Shit. So yeah, I'm down. You think you would be?
Yeah.
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 I was thinking, the like if I'm 55, 65 and heart failure and they're like, yo, there's a super complicated surgery to maybe give you, I'm not talking a heart transplant. I'm talking do I want to do that? Yeah. But if I'm young still, I'd do the body part stuff. But the consciousness thing, if you can put my consciousness into a younger body, sign me the fuck up. Like I would do that for sure.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
So, but when we're talking about the organs and stuff, I think there's some situational stuff for me, but
yeah. Dude, organs are a whole other thing.
Yeah,
that's a now thing, but if I needed an organ,
the cybernetic type stuff. I'm talking the cybernetic stuff.
Right.
If I need a fucking heart transplant tomorrow, give me that shit, bro.
No, and actually give me because I've covered a few times pig parts or whatever. Now, granted, that's experimental. I know probably
like valves and stuff.
Yeah, but go ahead, dude, try that out on me. If you can get that shit into me today. I don't have the time. TikTok. So go ahead and put it in.
It's kind of crazy to me. Even the fact that we can do total joint replacements and stuff. I got a new hip. What the fuck do you mean you got a new hip?
Yeah, that's one of my coworkers.
I work in healthcare, man. I've worked in healthcare for 15 years.
Whole fucking joint, and it's
wild.
What?
And it's same days. You're outpatient. You're out the next day. You're out that day, bro. You're in physical therapy the next week. It's wild.
Yeah. We do live in crazy times as is, and I think that's cool. And and that's the thing, don't get me wrong. I think AI, because we did a lot of poo-pooing on it, whatever. I do think there are nuances to be had, in terms of just with the medical field and things like that. Normally, it's very, I don't want to say bureaucratic stuff, but just text stuff, very secretarial things maybe.
Would you, if you're getting a CT scan for your lungs for they think, oh, maybe you have lung cancer. Would you rather have AI reading that scan, or would you rather have a radiologist, a 30-year board-certified radiologist?
What's crazy? I'm glad you mentioned this, and we're doing a little bit of side news, actually. This yapping is leading to something.
It's a good episode, guys. Stick around, man.
We're professionals. Okay. But there's been talks of studies that they're running on doctors, and they're actually losing competency. It's showing that they're kind of not as on because they're leaning on the AI that they're using, which is the same AI that I'm kind of saying, hey, makes things better, makes things a little bit more streamlined, helps the process. Right. But if they're leaning on that and not their noggin, not their knack, not their experience, that's potentially a problem. So,
like I said, having worked in and still working in healthcare, specifically in conjunction with doctors specifically. I won't go any more into detail than that. Right. I will say that some of the doctors that I work with consult ChatGPT more than once a day. So and it's mostly, and I will say, at least for the doctors that I work with, it's mostly medical math questions in regards to prescriptions, which is fairly mundane, but
you're still
that is not always what questions are being asked.
Right.
So.
And also, no matter what, it's still everywhere. An AI algorithm that is maybe you're paying for the model or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, we do. Our practice does pay for it.
Because that is something I've heard that is you contract, it has a built model for your shit, but it can still make mistakes. It can still be something but you can have this conversation where the machines can still make mistakes. Yep. So, I mean, you could go down this spiral as deep as you want.
Yeah.
I do feel, though, that AI is an inevitable flood.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I'm fine for my friends who want to champion against it and be like, I'll never use AI, da 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 da. But it's like,
yes, you will.
We're getting to the point where it's like saying, I won't breathe, because you will have to breathe. Like, you just have to, brother.
You're gonna be that 60-year-old working in the freaking office that can't convert a PDF file, bro. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
I won't call you a Luddite. I don't think that's fair. Yeah. But you do have to be like, how much am I going to fight the future here? Because it's here. It's now. It is happening. And you have to make some compromises with it. And for me, I've chosen where it's like, if I can make this help and work for me, maybe just like, some doctors or whatever, I'm going to use it a little bit. Granted, I'm a guy who masters trash for a living and yaps in an armchair. So it's a little bit different, If my president used AI, I'd be a little concerned, but you know.
And as someone who has basically sat in a cubicle or in an office for most of my working life, like, the average person can't even use Copilot. You know what I mean? So
Cortana is just a fucking bitch.
That's a Halo, bro. That's Master Chief.
Cortana on their computer.
No. That's a button that is never clicked on probably 90% of PCs and laptops, dude.
That's very real.
So.
Oh shit, man. Okay.
But I digress. We have another story,
let's
I think.
Go to Vegas, brother. Let's fucking hop on a plane and let's get Bieber fever, dude.
Okay.
All right. Well, from NBC News, Justin Bieber impersonator dupes DJ, ends up on Las Vegas stage. What a fucking... Honestly, preference, what a fucking come up for this guy.
Yeah.
Talk about faking it till you make
it. To happen in Vegas?
Yeah. Boom, in Vegas. Yeah. That's peak. This fucking peak. I gotta say it. I'm gonna talk shit, but I gotta say that at the top. When Justin Bieber appeared on stage at a Las Vegas nightclub last week for a surprise performance alongside a popular DJ, the crowd and the DJ went wild. DJ's like, whoa!
So he just stepped on the stage,
and I think that this kind of makes sense with the trend, because I've seen Justin Bieber pop out.
I've
seen him with Sexy Red. There was like another thing where he was, which also the thing with Sexy Red. Speaking of being a little cheetah, he was like getting so drunk and weird that he almost kissed Sexy Red. Like, he was that bombed
I have not seen videos.
It was crazy. I watched the video, and you see Sexy Red, like, imitate, like, because she's just being Sexy Red, and then you see Justin
Bieber. He went in for that shit,
she
bro.
She goes, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm going to... goes, no, baby.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, so that was a moment. So there's been footage, sightings of the Biebs. He's out. He's coming back, potentially, maybe making a resurgence. Yeah. And I think people in this moment are thinking... Now that the diddler has been resolved, somewhat. We still gotta get to that sentence. That's a whole other episode. I think people were primed for a moment like this. A moment like this. Where a Justin Bieber comes along. And I say, hey, Justin
Sing
Bieber.
some Despacito and...
Baby. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't until they learned the man was not Bieber at all, but an impersonator of the megastar. Griffin, the DJ, recounted the moment on Instagram when he and the staff of the Wynn, Las Vegas, were duped by the impersonator who made his way on stage during the August 16th set.
If you're not familiar with Vegas, that's not surprising this would happen at the Wynn.
So is this Wynn behavior?
It's not, yeah.
Is this Wynn behavior?
Yeah.
Is this Wynn coded?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're calling this Bieber Gate 2025, and I love a gate. Griffin captioned the Instagram post of the video titled, "How Justin Bieber Duped Me During My Own Set." Or Bustin' Bieber. It was Bustin' Jeeber.
Bustin' Jeeber.
Dude, I'm about to bust a Jeeber, bro.
Dude, busting.
Oh, busting makes me feel good, dude. And everyone just wanted to feel good at the Win, dude.
Uh-huh.
You know, they wanted to win at the Win. And they took an L.
Yeah.
The video posted by Griffin shows the apparent Bieber, shirtless, underneath a zip-up hoodie, walking across the stage as Bieber's hit song Sorry plays over the speakers at the XX nightclub, at the Wynn on Saturday night. "Bieber in the house, y'all!" Griffin yelled to the crowd, the video shows. The DJ recalled that the faux Bieber's team apparently told Griffin the star wanted to perform Sorry after showing up at the nightclub. Griffin added that the dark venue and loud music made it difficult to determine whether the offer was legitimate. Little did I know I was about to be sorry. Good one. He's clever.
Buddy.
He wrote in the caption of the video. So yeah, but this obviously was not him. Afterward, a member of Griffin's team is seen on the video pulling him aside to tell him that the Bieber on stage with him was a complete fake. Griffin's jaw dropped as he heard the news in disbelief that the man was not Bieber. The Win said in a statement that the man was removed from the resort and will be denied future entry. After an elaborate...
He'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll live. He'll walk it off. This is honestly probably great for him.
Yeah.
After an elaborate and multi-step ruse by him and his advanced team, which is slick that he had a team. That's very, very scam god.
Those are just his fucking college buddies probably in a suit.
He literally has a scum entourage that is helping him do the grift. Yeah. Which, as a scam enjoyer... That's top notch. A Justin Bieber impersonator was granted access to the XX stage, the Win said. As soon as the error was recognized, he was removed from the resort and denied future entry. So, like, we got rid of him. Yeah. He's done. He's never working in the Win again.
Right. Put his face up in the security room, like...
Dude, imagine there's a flash forward to, like, the real Justin Bieber coming, and then, like, he gets kicked out or something.
Yeah, right?
Oh, my God. I need that. I need the comeback episode for that, dude. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if I'm on the night, I don't care that it's fake Justin Bieber, because either way, this is going to be fucking fun. I'm having a good time. And then I get the added thing of like, oh my God, that was a fucking thing.
Right, exactly. And if you're in the crowd, you don't care.
So it's a story no matter what, before and after, or during and after. But like, obviously, if I had to pay for that experience, that would be a different story. You know, and this is a bit of an aside, and this isn't to me just besmirching the man, MF Doom, because I love MF Doom. Yeah. But MF Doom did do that shit. Where he had the fakes run tour for him. He's like, yeah, I got tired. Now, granted, you know, given the context of everything, of course, it makes sense. Okay. But like, you know, I would be upset if there was like a fake doing a whole ass fucking show. Right. But doing a pop-up like this, like,
nobody knew.
I got to vibe out for a second. It was worth the clip.
With Bustin' Jieber, so like, you know.
Yeah, you got the Bustin' Jieber, and then, you know, maybe someone tells you in the Snapchat, like, bro, that's not just Bieber,
dude.
Bro.
Like,
that would be funny.
That's some Kroger brand.
It's Kroger brand Bieber, man, dude.
Yeah.
Great value Bieber, bro. All right, but that's it. That's really all I have. Is there anything you want to close out with? Any closing statements, sentiments, any tags? I don't know.
No, I like what you said, man. Just be a friend. Be a friend that a friend would want to have.
Yes.
Touch grass. Yes. Get outside.
Yes.
Go to a fucking brewery.
Dude, get an IPA.
Get a stinky ass, hazy, smoky, smelly, weedy ass IPA, dude.
Drink an armpit tonight.
Take 3 sips and then order a Miller Lite, dude. Like,
fuck yeah.
Just go live life,
fuck
man.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
That's some G shit. Mike G. As for me, I gotta do the shill shit. So patreon.com/IsaiahNews. Become a newsy today. You know, I do the shout out roll call thing at the top of the month. So, you know, get on there before, you know, and it's going to be my birthday month. It's nothing special, but, you know, it's my birthday month. Do that shit.
Please.
But free ways to hit me up, IsaiahNews1@gmail.com. Feel free to follow me or the podcast on any of the socials. You can see the Labubu. I'm going to post Labubu.
Please, because
I'm showing Labubu.
We do not think it's a Lafufu. We think this is a Labubu.
I've turned around. I do think this is Labubu.
I think Pop Mart 7 was legit.
And now I almost feel like I'm a scam god.
Yeah.
And if so, this is all alleged. I didn't do it.
Apologies to Pop Mart 7.
This is a satirical podcast. I am a comedian.
We're actually AI. We don't even exist.
Exactly.
So
this was farmed and astroturfed.
You got fucking played. You're not even real.
Gotcha. Bleep blurp. But no, subscribe to the YouTube. That's a free action. Helps out a lot. Leave a like, you know, comment, subscribe, you know, all that shit. You know, sharing is caring on that. Follow on TikTok, follow on Spotify, follow on Apple Podcast. All the stars are appreciated. But I just appreciate you listening. I think it's pretty cool that you do that. And that's it. That's all we have. That's all I got. So thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for being a friend. And hopefully I see you soon for some more good news. I love ya. Bye-bye. Mwah.